Hey everybody, my name is Paul Esden Jr., aka Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoyGreen25. I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm upset this morning. I've got a terrible update to share with you. According to a new column from Rich Cimini of ESPN this morning on May 7th, the New York Jets and Quinnen Williams are not close on a contract extension. The two sides, here's the latest. You guys can check out the full article down below with all the details. The two sides, quote, aren't close to an agreement, even though the second contract market for top defensive tackles is clearly formed. And I just have to tell you guys, this is bad news, man. The vibes are immaculate on one Jets drive. Aaron Rodgers has been acquired. All of a sudden, the New York Jets fans are talking playoffs and Super Bowl expectations and everything else. It's supposed to be great times right now. And the only thing that can ruin it is this Quinnen Williams contract thing. Guys, please, I'm begging you, Jets. I'm looking right at the camera. Jets, please don't do this. Please, please don't ruin this. You have an opportunity to pay the man. Quinnen Williams, he burst on the scene last year. What more do you want? Pro Bowl berth, All Pro nomination, 12 sacks, career high from Quinnen Williams. Please, please, I'm begging you. Pay the man. It's easy. It is so easy. All the other defensive tackles have been paid. We even talk about it in the article. Even two guys from his own draft class, Jeffrey Simmons, he got paid 4 years, $94 million. That's a $23.5 million per year evaluation, second highest paid among interior defensive linemen. Dexter Lawrence, the Giants, the neighbors right across the street, he got paid 4-year deal, $90 million. His $22.5 million per year evaluation is third in the league. All of those guys only behind Aaron Donald. Jets, what are we doing here? It's easy peasy. There's no negotiating. It's right there. All you have to do is probably top Jeffrey Simmons or even tie him, and Quinnen will sign on the dotted line. He's only, believe it or not, 25 years old. That's all Quinnen is. Quinnen is only 25. So if you set up these structures like all these other deals, you can give him a 4-year deal and you can pay Quinnen, and you won't even have to pay him a dime before he's 30. He's not even going to be 30 by the time this contract runs out. His birthday's in December, man. You have a chance to get an easy layup, to just excite Jet fans, pay your own guy, tell the rest of the league that when guys perform here, we pay them to stay. Here's the fact of the matter, and Quinnen Williams brought it up at the end of the season. The Jets haven't paid their own first-round picks. Why? Because the Jets have sucked at drafting. That's why. They haven't had anyone to freaking pay. Because they've drafted so horribly, no one's been worth a second contract. And now finally someone is. Quinnen Williams, an absolute freaking beast that exploded on the scene. And there's only so much more. There's only more. It's like he grazed the surface last year with his 12 sacks. And imagine he didn't even play the full season. He has so much more to attain, especially with all this talent on the defensive side of the ball. Jets, I'm begging you, please don't ruin this. We have a chance for playoffs, Super Bowls, and everything, and you can keep the vibes by locking in Quinnen. Quinnen's about to have his little girl. He's about to be a father. His daughter is set to be born in the next 2 to 3 weeks, according to his brother Quincy. You have a chance to just do an absolute layup, and you don't get those often in the PR world. It's so hard to win off seasons, to win headlines. You can do that by paying Quinnen Williams. The Jet fans want it. Pay Quinnen Williams. What more does this young man have to do? He's been a leader on and off the field. He's delivered statistically. He's delivered nationally with all of those different awards. It's time to pay the man. He is the Aaron Rodgers of the defense. He is so critically important. He's an important piece to the puzzle. It makes absolutely no sense that the two sides aren't close. It's easy. The Jets should want Quinnen Williams because he's fantastic. Quinnen Williams should want the Jets because all the vibes are great. The contracts are all out there. Everyone else has been paid already. Deron Payne is another big boy that was paid this offseason. Everyone's been paid, so the numbers are out there. It's maybe a slight adjustment here or there. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. What the hell are we waiting for, New York Jets? Please get this right. Please sign Quinnen Williams. Don't let this drag out. Do you have the leverage? Of course you do. Quinnen Williams is under contract for 2023. If you wanted to, even after that, you have the franchise tag in your back pocket. If you wanted to, you could hold him under team control for at least the next 2 seasons, if not longer. But just because you have leverage doesn't mean you should use it. You should not piss off one of your best players. That's bad business, especially when the goals are the goals for this year of playoffs and Super Bowl and all of that stuff. You should not try to anger one of your guys. Do you have team control? Could you flex on him and force him to show up? Of course you could. You could find the heck out of him. He's already skipped much of the voluntary offseason workouts, but it pays to sometimes go out of your way to just show your hand and say, you know what, we could do this, but we're not, because we're going to do the right thing. Do the right thing, New York Jets. Sign Quinnen Williams. Pay him all the money. Give him the bag. He's friggin' worth it. He's going to be a key piece to the puzzle for the New York Jets if they want to achieve all of the dreams that they're hoping to achieve. Jets, you have a layup here. All you have to do is score. Here's the basketball. There's no defense. Just go lay it up. Go to the cup. Lay it in the basket. It's easy. It's also really easy to mess this up. All the great vibes of Aaron Rodgers and everybody else, you can mess it up very easily if you draw this contract out late throughout the offseason. A training camp storyline. This shouldn't be a training camp storyline. Hell, this shouldn't even be an OTA storyline in late May. Handle your business, please. I'm begging you, because if you don't, it could turn into a big story. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like the video, hit subscribe down below. Also, check out the full column down below with some more details on this very story. Thanks, everybody, for checking in. We'll see you next time.